I need a little bit more light. Put the light on. It just set the tone right there. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably need to talk candle in my face. You feel me? Feel like that light hitting. I was thinking about cutting the light on over there, but shit, I just woke up, man. I don't be liking a lot of unnatural light in my face. So I get the most natural light as possible. Let's see how I come in. What's going on? You come in, hit the like button for me. And I don't care if you say, well, what if I don't like the content? Just hit the like button. We finna do this. And I ain't gonna be here that long this time. Goldilocks, what's going on? Hey, how you feeling? How it is on your side of town? It's raining over here, man. I just had me a good little nap. I didn't even wash my face good. Just got straight on live. That's crazy. It's a shame, man. Regina, what it do? I haven't been in here so long. So you just rubbed me the wrong way coming in here saying anytime you ain't been in here so long. You gotta give me a reason why you ain't been in here so long. Now they don't just slide. You could have just said, hey, just kept pushing. Now we on your ass. How about you ain't been in here so long? Like I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm good, you know, so it's cool. It's 61 here. Okay. Y'all cooling out there. Where you at? Where you at with it? If you don't mind saying. Tushy Love, what's going on, bro? Phone for cool, what's up, man? I thought about you the other day, bro. When I had went on live, I was like, damn. Cause I be thinking about the people who normally come in. I was like, damn, I ain't seen Phone for cool in a minute. I was like, shit, I may have posted a video he didn't agree with or some shit. You know what I mean? Cause sometimes I know people get busy with. In other instances, I might say some shit that people don't agree with, and they just like, I don't even fuck with bro no. I ain't messing with bro no more. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I mean? So I know you ain't just get ghosts on the family like that for no reason. I know you just didn't do it. Damn, what the fuck? I almost just timed somebody out. My big fingers. Love her, what's going on? Now, I know we ain't gonna be in here long though. Robert, what it do? Robert Johnson. Yeah, I came here to ask y'all questions too, you know what I mean? Before we get this started, I want to ask y'all a series of questions, and then I wanted to give my theory or hypothesis on what I'm asking y'all, you know? Cause we all got different levels of thinking and different concepts on how we approach different things, you know? That's just how it is. We was born in individuality, but you know, like they say, great minds think alike. We think alike, but we don't think the exact same. So I came to ask y'all some questions. And this why y'all fuck with me too, cause when I be asking y'all questions, like this how we really get to know each other. You know, I'ma really like if I run into y'all, I'ma really know like how y'all thinking, who y'all is, if it ever be a zombie apocalypse, you know what I mean, or if it ever be some goddamn I am a legend type shit going on. We run into each other. I'ma already know kind of Kool-Aid you like, you know what I mean? Metaphorically speaking. Like you come over to the house or whatever, you know, I'm already know what you like. I'm gonna be able to prepare for you. Did 2 hours, 2 hours later. Now I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say what I ain't gonna do, but I'm gonna try to be in here just at least 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? 20 to 30 minutes, cause I gotta ask y'all some questions. I ain't really coming here to talk like that. I came here to ask y'all some questions. So when I ask y'all questions, I'll be able to respond accordingly. I seen your live yesterday, but I was in the live stream. Okay, cool, bro. I think if we tap in, okay, cool. Somebody already answered. I already gave their opinion. Y'all, everybody opinion. If y'all want to give y'all opinion now, you know what I mean. I asked a question. If you're not coming in, I asked, can human beings fly? Can we fly? Do you think we are able to fly? And some Goldilocks said, I think if we tap in, we can fly. I also feel like a lot of everyday activities prevent us from using our natural powers. That was a good, great answer. You know what I mean? Anybody else got answer they want to give me? Because if not, I'm wait for a minute. Then we just work off what she said. But that was a great answer. She was like she believed that humans can fly. And if you really don't believe it, you know what I mean. You in the chat and you like, no, I don't believe you can fly. Just say that, please. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna judge you. Ain't nobody in here gonna judge you. You really think that's impossible? Like for real, for real. Nope, I don't think so. Okay, cool. We got somebody who think we can fly. We got somebody who think we can't. He said, nope, I don't think so. That's still a great answer. You know what I mean? No judgment zone. I'm gonna give you my answer. Love her. Said, yes, I think we can, and I agree with Goldie. Okay, okay. See, I kind of know love her, so I already kind of knew what kind of answer she was gonna get. I kind of know, not all the way what type of vibration you on, but you know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff we can do if we truly tap into our potential. Okay, okay, okay. Anybody else got something they want to say before I start talking? You know what I mean? Before I get my answer, cause we got three opinions, three. So let's try to get four. You know what I mean? 4 or 5. Cause we got 15 people in here. Don't be scared to, you know what I'm saying, state your true opinion. If you feel like you can't, you feel like you can't. You feel like you can, you feel like we can. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna call nobody dumb. I consider jumping and dunking a basketball is flying physically. Okay. No, okay, you know what I'm saying? I like that. Robert said he considered like dunking a basketball, like kind of like Air Jordan, like they got Air Jordan on the all the Jordans, like how he did his famous dunk. That was a form of flying. You know what I mean? Like that was a smart ass answer he just gave. I wasn't even thinking like that. You know what I mean? Could be a form of flying, a form of levitation. You know. He said we can't cap in all this poison. We can't tap in all this poison stuff. Okay, so form of cool. The answer you just gave me let me know you think we can, but due to all the poisons and toxins, we can't. You know. See, I feel like it's truly up to what you think you can do. Anything, man, Regina, Regina, I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. But you came in bringing that heat. You know what I mean? You came in bringing that heat. I'm gonna go answer now. I feel like enough people done gave me their opinions. You know what I mean? On if they feel like we can fly or not. You know, and I'm gonna go on. Yeah, my honest opinion when it comes to it. And when I give y'all my opinion, I'm gonna give y'all the answers to behind why I believed it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it was 16 people, 19 people here. I'm pretty sure I already damn know my answer by the way I answered these questions on here. But yeah, if y'all want to know if I think humans can fly, yes, I think we can. You know what I mean? And when it comes to, I think we can do everything in between. You know, I feel like we can fly, we can levitate. You know, and the monks should show you that. You know, we didn't see monks online levitate. You know what I mean? Cause it's about why I think we can fly. Because like I said, I didn't see monks do it. A lot of people get on the internet, and I even went to the videos of the monks levitating, and people getting in their comment section saying this is AI. Even before AI was the big thing, people were saying this is fake. He on the harness. He on this. You know what I mean? And like Regina said, it's all about what you believe. If you living in the world and you believe that people can't fly and you won't be able to fly, because you got to realize your beliefs limit your reality. You know what I mean? So if you have a pretty much open mind to a lot of different things, you will receive a lot of information knowing that a lot of different things that you research are true. You know what I mean? This is like if I type in, this is like some people, I used to believe cashews was good for me, you know? But it's just like, since we living in a world of duality, you can get on YouTube. It's a perfect example. You can get on YouTube and say, cashews are good for me. You can find 10 different videos stating that cashews are good for you. But then I came across something, it told me cashews weren't so good. So I typed on YouTube cashews are bad, and I found like 10 different videos saying cashews are bad. You know what I mean? So it's all about the reality and how you think and what you type in or what, you know what I mean? So shit can go either way. This is like people when they run into you. Somebody may get a bad version of you one day, you know what I mean? And they might tell other people. But somebody else might run into you, get the best version they ever had, and they might tell other people. So now it's a group of people who think you evil as hell, you know what I mean? And it's a group of people who think you to just walking on sunshine. You just the angel, you know what I mean? So it's all about the belief, you know what I mean? The vibration. So I'm gonna read some of y'all comments, and I'm gonna get back on to why I believe. Y'all seen a video of a guy levitating off the floor the other day, and of course a lot of comments were saying he was into witchcraft. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say either it's fake or you into witchcraft. It's demonic. People think that's how they got it though. They got people to think, man, the fact that you tapping in, you're doing witchcraft. That's what they did back in the medieval times. The people who was tapping into their abilities, they would cut their hand off, cut their head off on the chopping block, or they would stone them. You know what I mean? People were scared to say they had powers back in the day because the powers, so-called powers that be, didn't want nobody to know they can tap into these type of abilities. I regularly have dreams of levitating. They are very vivid. There's a certain energy I feel while I sleep that I cannot match while awake. Okay, I feel that. All about your Pacific, for real. Man, it's so crazy. I'm forget our topic for a little minute, but I had a dream about y'all it wasn't even last night. It was like I just woke up, so I had a dream that I met some of y'all. I swear to God, we met in a hotel, and it was like by a pool and all this shit. I ain't even gonna really get into it, but that was crazy. I woke up, I was like, damn. It may be a sign I just need to go live and talk to him. You know what I mean? But I swear to God, I just had that dream like an hour or two ago. Whenever I just woke up, because I just woke up. But getting back to what I was saying, it's a lot of my own experiences that lead me to believe that we can fly. You know what I mean? And I'm finna describe some of them. And it comes all the way down to the cartoons and stuff I used to watch. All that, man. I'm telling y'all. You said, wow, that's interesting. You said that. Why you say that, love her? Why you say that's interesting? Because what, you had a dream or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because, like, I swear to God, I just had that dream. For real. I had it, like, 2 hours ago. Whenever I woke up, and one of y'all had fell in the pool and y'all was mad at me and shit. Because I was doing a greeting. I was like going around getting stuff prepared. Then I went down the line and shook all y'all hands. Cause when I came, everybody was dry. When I was in the room, then I came back, one of y'all was soaking wet. So I guess one of y'all had fell in the pool. I don't know what that was supposed to be symbolizing, you know what I'm saying? One of y'all, I guess one of y'all mad at me or some shit. Did I do something in one of y'all dreams? But I swear to God, this how it was. Like, we met up. The dream didn't really, that dream, cause like when I'm having dreams, I be, you know what I'm saying? My mind I haven't controlled my dreams yet, so I be simultaneously everywhere. So I might have a dream. My dreams be like episodes, you know what I mean? I might be watching Fresh Prince, or in one dream might be Fresh Prince, then it's Jamie Foxx show, it's another show coming on, you know what I mean? So I might have that dream of us, and then I got a dream, I'm in Mushroom Kingdom type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I have sectors of different dreams. My shit happens sporadically, you know what I mean? I don't really have synchronized dreams. So that's how it be. I said dreams could be another timeline of yourself. For sure it can. Or it can be for what's to come. Dreams can symbolize a plethora of different things. A plethora, you know what I mean? A lot of people say they were kind of different. I had a dream I traveled to Memphis and you met me at a hotel and we were having a real deep conversation. For real? You capping. You gotta be capping. Cause though I was like, that show was like, why you say, wow, that's interesting. Like, I swear to God, I had that dream. When we sleeping, our spirit is traveling through the others. I said the other. I said the others, the ethers, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I have multiple dreams in one night. For real, I be having. I have so many dreams. I have different dreams and all that shit. In one session. You know what I mean? It's just like getting up, having a whole different section of fruit. You know, you got watermelon over here, grapes over here, oranges over here. It's like I go to the grapes and I go to the oranges. You know what I mean? I never just have nothing but watermelon right here. So my shit be like distorted, and some of them I can't remember. But I remember it vividly because that was the last dream I had. So that was the last episode I tuned into, and we met up with each other. You know what I mean? Because in the dream, because I be conscious of my feelings and other people's feelings in my dream too. Cause like, not to stay on this too long, but when I was in a dream, it wasn't that many of y'all. That's how I know this is more realistic. Because if I was to ever meet up with a lot of y'all, it wouldn't be a lot. You know what I mean? It would be probably like 30 or 40 at a time. You know what I mean? So I think in this dream we had met at the hotel. It was probably like 25 or 30 of y'all. And I was doing so much trying to get everything prepared because I had like some fruit sit up, food sit up, and everything. So I really wanted. I haven't. Y'all know who I am, but I didn't introduce myself. So when I came back in the second time, I was like, let me introduce myself to these people because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm being rude and I'm all over the place. So I went down the line and started introducing myself. Like I was trying to get y'all name and trying to get y'all to tell y'all. Trying to get me to tell. I'm trying to get y'all to tell me what's y'all name online so I can see if I recognize y'all. And one of y'all was wet as hell and y'all was mad as hell. Y'all came in happy, but I guess y'all had feeling some water and one of y'all was mad. I know this sound crazy, but it's how the dream went. That's why sometimes they say Blue Lotus can help you remember your dreams. Your dream can be a message to the universe. It's a stone, man. Like I said, I've been on YouTube there in 5 years now. Man, it was one of my supporters who had sent me like a crystal. And she told me to put that junk under my pillow as I sleep. When I tell you that junk had me having some vivid dreams, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I couldn't. Somebody stole my crystal. I know this sounds crazy. Somebody stole my crystal. It was like a wand. It was like a white crystal. I don't even remember the name. I still can hit her up though and ask her, what kind of crystal did she send? And actually send me another one. But man, it's a lot of like that's how I know crystals are real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I first got into the spirituality and all that, I seen the people wearing the crystals, and I was like, man, these people ain't really doing shit with these crystals. And I still feel that way. I feel like a lot of people just wear crystals and they don't really know the meaning to it and a lot of stuff, you know. But when this guy that sent me a crystal wand, I put it under my pillow and I was remembering my dreams like that, you know. Like I said, I pretty much remember all my dreams, but just like the one I just told y'all, I can remember them vividly, but it's like tomorrow come I will forget the dream because I done had another one. You know what I mean? It's like that's why they say write your dreams down and all that. But I remember pretty much all my dreams. It's the dreams that I remember from years ago. Like one of my dreams I had put in this song, like my Ghetto Boy song, and I was like I had a dream I was getting chased by a lion. Like I still remember I think I had that dream when I was like I was in middle school when I had that dream, but I remember that dream vividly. You know what I mean? He served his purpose with you. Silly night. That's what I think it was too. That's what I think it was. Like I said, I ain't too crystal savvy, but I know it started what it is. That's probably what it was. The selenite crystal. You know what I'm saying? You tapped in, love her, ain't it? I need somebody to inform me on. I don't really know too much about crystals, but I ain't really trying to get into crystals. I'm really trying to tap into this power I got first, and then I'll be able to use the crystals because that helps a lot too. The crystals have its own power, but if you're not tapped into yourself, you're not going to be able to use the crystals really how you want to. The crystals will basically be able to use you because a lot of crystals vibrate at a higher frequency than some people. You know what I mean? So if you can't really match the frequency or get your frequency over the crystal. Sometimes you want to be able to even control the crystals that you have. You know what I'm saying? Or be able to know how to program them. You know what I mean? You got to be able to know what you're working with. You know what I'm saying? This is like having sex. You trying to get with trying to get with a woman, and you inexperienced. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all still can end up having sex, but you can't really show her what you know what I'm saying, working with. It's like it's gonna take time for you to practice and do what you need to do, so it can be better every time you do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to work on myself. Nah, I ain't check out Steve Coakley. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I ain't never check him out. I know I still got that screenshot though. Yeah, we done got off dream. Let me go back to the flying shit. You know what I'm saying? You probably see, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be getting on here. That's how I stay on here long, man, because different topics just pop up and shit. But yeah, the reason why I feel like we can fly because of my experiences and all that. I can name a couple experiences. Like I said, one of the experiences I already named about the monks and levitation, how they be so tapped in, and just gravity. Just because I don't believe gravity exists, you know, That's just another reason. Like a lot of people think gravity exists, and it's so many scientific ways that can be explained to lead you to believe that gravity exists. And like I told y'all probably heard me say this before. I don't know. But I used to have arguments with people at my job, like the first video y'all ever seen of me in the warehouse. That's where I had the argument at. When I was talking to one of my coworkers, man. We was like 3-4 deep in a circle, you know what I mean? And people walking by, they trying to get people in the conversation. I was telling people, man, I, it was like one dude I just was going back and forth with. It was a fun conversation though. We won't get mad or nothing, but he was like, man, this man talking about gravity don't exist. I was like, bruh. I was like, gravity don't exist, bruh. Because I was like, he was like, then he gonna start dropping shit. I think he had a pocket, like a pen in his hand. He was like, what that is then, bruh? I was like, I said, you just dropped something that weighed more than, you know what I mean? It just has more mass to fall quicker. You know what I mean? I said, describe dropping that pen and describe dropping a feather. You know what I mean? I was like, this lighter right here is gonna fall straight to the ground. And people gonna call that gravity. But if I drop a feather's gonna do this before it falls. So I was like, if gravity exists, why isn't the feather falling at the same velocity as the lighter? You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to explain to him. Because it was just a hypothesis. You know, it's still my opinion. Like, gravity could exist, but I don't believe it exists just off my sense and what you know what I mean, what I came to believe. Like, I feel like if the gravity exists, everything should fall at the same rate, no matter how much mass that you have. You know what I mean? I really don't. I feel like. Hold on. I feel like this paper should fall at the same, you know what I mean, speed as this if gravity exists. You know what I mean? I don't believe in gravity nor outer space and the way it's been taught to you. Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly what you said. It's pitched to us as a law, but gravity is and has been a theory. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see, you know what I'm saying? We on the same vibration because he couldn't understand it. I was telling him, I was like, bro, I said, gravity does not exist. I said, how is and then I gave him another example. I was like, if gravity exists and we're working with a gravitational pull, which pull things downward, right? I said, how is a balloon able to float in the air? He was like, helium. But I was like, if we're working with gravity, how is there element or compounds that you can put in the balloon to make something float upward? If we're working with a gravitational pull, it just doesn't make sense. I said, how are birds able to fly? I said, if we were working with a gravitational pull, why are we not walking throughout the planet like we tread in snow? You know what I mean? Because we have to lift our legs up to walk. So if we was working with a gravitational pull, we would feel that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we would be like our steps will be more heavier because we're working with a gravitational pull. I said, how are we even able to jump if we're working with a gravitational pull? How I said, how are we able to jump in the gravity not set us down instead of, you know what I mean? We just coming down because we came down because we weigh more than the average piece of matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we will feel gravity. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit I hit him with. He still can't understand it. You see, if gravity was in of existence, our organs would be all over the place. That's what I said, right? It would be hard to do everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I come to this internet, because I'm glad y'all understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? She said, right, it will be hard to do everyday things. Like, it will be hard to lift our hands up. You know what I'm saying? It would be hard to be in a boxing ring. It would be hard to do a lot of stuff if we was really working with a gravitational pull. Like, there's no fucking gravity. And the third reason that would really confirm my beliefs was when I did shrooms. Like I told y'all, a lot of y'all know about my shroom experience, but like I said, a lot of people haven't raised their vibration real high, so a lot of people won't be able to even identify with some of my experiences. But like I told y'all, a year ago when I did those shrooms, I was on a 2-day dry fast. So people new to my channel, you know, the dry fast is what Jesus did in the Bible. You know what I mean? No water, no food. So I did no water, no food for 2 days because I really wanted to feel these shrooms. So when I did the shrooms on the second day of me doing it, my vibration, that's why I say I never do shrooms again. Because my vibration shot up there. And that shit scared me. Let me see. Yeah, like, when I say shrooms raise your vibration, it depends on. I was fairly clean too, because a lot of people have badass experiences off shrooms. You know, then it depends on what environment you in when you doing shrooms. You got to be around good energy, somebody who you trust and love. And you just got to be around. I did mine at the park, but I ain't gonna really get into the whole experience. But I'm gonna get into the little part where when I really believe. I was like, okay, I know we can fly. Gravity does not exist because when I did them, shrooms made me feel so in tune, but made me cry as well. On everything, shrooms will make you cry, laugh, all in one. You would think you going down there crazy on shrooms, man, because you releasing so many emotions. Cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, shrooms do shadow work for you. Yeah, I don't have anyone trust enough to do their will. Hey, don't do them then. Don't do them. I advise you, man, because you're going to feel that bad energy. You damn near be able to read them folks' mind if they got ill intentions towards you. For real. So, yeah, that shit, like, shroom, like how Regina just said. Like Regina just said, shrooms had her crying. The shrooms gonna have you crying because you're gonna go through a different level of emotions. Like, a lot of us have different emotions and trauma trapped inside of us. You know what I mean? So we gotta deal with it by way of cleansing. You know, that's why I do fast. You gotta do fast. You gotta do meditation to get that trauma out. You gotta do yoga, breathing exercise to get that trauma out. You know what I mean? Like, our gut is tied to a lot of the trauma, and it's tied to a lot of the things that we have stuck inside. So it's tied to a lot of the stuff. So when you eat shrooms, like, them shrooms are very powerful and spiritual. So they're gonna go in there and do the work for you. And if you're not ready to receive it, you're gonna have, like, what they call a bad trip or a bad experience. You know, because like I said, when I did my shrooms, like, you might cry, you might laugh, and you might feel depressed or sad in a matter of in a span of 15 different minutes. So it might seem like you down there got bipolar disorder just off eating the shrooms, because you got a lot of stuff in your body that you haven't dealt with. And a lot of people just say, man, you just had a bad trip, man, you tripping, you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't take shrooms for spiritual reasons. So A lot of people who take shrooms, they looking to get high. You know, they even saw all these movies, and these movies then really, and they did this for a reason. You know what I mean? They put out all these psychedelic movies and these mushroom movies out here to make mushrooms like it's a fun thing, like it's a high. You should get high off mushrooms and be trippy. You know what I mean? Mushrooms aren't for that. Mushrooms are for spiritual cleansing, and you don't really see too many movies approaching mushrooms in that type of way because they don't want you to feel like it's anything spiritual that comes with it. They want you to basically feel like it's a form like in basically in class like a LSD, you know what I mean, or acid. They want you to look at it like that, oh trippy, like it's some shit like that, you know, it's some shit that just get you supposed to get high on, but it's something that's supposed to unlock you spiritually. The mushrooms will go in and rearrange your brain, you know what I mean? Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I did this shit, man, this shit made me more organized. It made me want to do a lot of more stuff. It motivated me. Then when I would eat them, it would cleanse my gut out. I would have to go like right to the bathroom and use the bathroom right after that. The mushrooms do a lot, but like I said, it's too much of a boost, and I rather get there on my own because being shot into that type of power. It's like I said, we already know a lot of these things exist. We already know, like I said, I believe flying. We can fly. We can do a lot of stuff. We can read minds. We can do a lot of this stuff. But just imagine, y'all. Like I said, I'm finna name a couple superpowers, okay? Flying, reading minds. You know what I mean? Being able to look through walls. Being able to talk to candles. You know what I mean? Because everything is conscious, what people want to believe or not. People think tables and all this ain't conscious. Billy Carson had a good conversation with a guy. I'm gonna have to find that interview, but he was talking about it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm glad I'm able to find other videos, resources to show people like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only way to think like this. Billy Carson, he been studying this stuff for a little minute. He was like, yeah, cars have consciousness. Everything is alive around you. We're just vibrating so low that we cannot see the particles and the atoms in this table. We cannot see the particles. We cannot see the vibrations of our of the atoms in our hands. So we think everything is solid, but we can just match the frequency of this table and put our hands straight through this table. But we can't do that because, for one, our mind is on lock. You know what I mean? We don't think we're able to do it. But number two, we got our bodies so dense in our energy. We can't match. We only can match the frequency of what our mind allows us to match. You know what I mean? Like if your mind gotta really be strong, you gotta really be able. You can be able to transmute your energy and be able to raise it and lower it at will. You know what I'm saying? See, animals attract to me. Say animals attract to me heavy out shrooms. Yeah, cause you shoot your vibration up. I'm telling you, man, no mushrooms shoot your vibration up. That's why I tell y'all, man. That's why I said I don't want to do it no more. They made me a believer. I swear to God, don't like. I felt like when I tell you, man, I know everything has consciousness. Like the trees are alive. We are people like spiritual people already know that though. It's like conscious people. It's like people believe certain shit. Like it's odd people know. They know nature is alive. Trees and plants can talk. But when it comes down to so-called inanimate objects like keys and all that, they don't think that stuff like that is conscious. And they showed you in the movie Beauty and the Beast that everything was conscious. They just put it in the form of cartoons so people wouldn't believe it. You know what I mean? When everybody went to sleep, the teacups and shit woke up, the couches woke up. You know what I mean? They even showed you in the old Mickey Mouse cartoon, Beyond the Glass, when they was showing you, and then like I put that video in one of my they clip one of my videos when Mickey Mouse said went to sleep. It was so symbolic because he went to sleep with the book on his chest, and as he was going into the dream, they was showing the book, and it was like down the rabbit hole. It was an Alice in Wonderland book, and you already know what they showing Alice in Wonderland. And Alice in Wonderland, they showed you like all this stuff, talking and stuff, but in that Mickey Mouse cartoon, he went through a glass, and when he went through that glass, it showed him an alternate world. It really showed him the real world, because when he went through the glass, it was the exact same room he was leaving from, but in this room that he went through the glass in, everything that was in that room was alive. He sat on the couch and it said something. He was like, you know what I mean? And then the bed was talking. All this shit is real, you know what I mean? Just like I was telling y'all about that movie when that car was killing people. I forgot what it was an old ass movie about that red car. It was killing people because it had feelings and shit for this owner, whatever. But yeah, everything is conscious, man. That's why I say if you if you get on the shrooms, this shit gon' so okay, I just go back to what I was saying. I just named all those powers. So if you was able to do shrooms and all this stuff hit you at once, you would be scared as hell. Even though we know telekinesis exists, even though we know we can move shit up with our mind, if you didn't prepare for all this stuff and didn't unlock this stuff naturally, you would be scared as hell. Even though you know these things exist, you would be scared as hell just realizing you can do that if all this unlocked at once. You know what I mean? That's why things are the way they are. You know what I mean? It's meant for you to unlock these abilities, because if you was able to do that, you would really probably then want to kill yourself if you realize how much power you had. A lot of people, we say, yeah, we got the power and all that, but once you start to really realize this shit and start tapping into it, it's gonna scare you. I don't care who you with, I swear. Cause like I said, man, I've been like I just had that shroom experience last year, and just imagine all this stuff I was talking about over my years, like the manifestation. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about the telekinesis, and we can do this. But when I actually popped them shrooms and I actually started calling shit out into the universe while on the shrooms, like I told you, I was able to see how powerful my voice was, and like I said, when we speak stuff into the universe, it's like me. I'm talking right now, and I feel the vibration of my voice. But like when you on shrooms and your vibration is very high, it actually feels like you saying stuff into the universe. Like if you say affirmations right now, people probably would just like, okay, I'm reading my affirmations. I am rich, I am wise, I am wealthy. And it just seems like something you reading out loud. But if you be on shrooms, man, it's gonna sound like this how it sound when I was on shrooms saying affirmations. It sounded like I was in a tunnel by myself and my words was just echoing down that tunnel, like for real. But I was in a normal setting, I was in nature. I was saying, I am this, I am this. And then when I was saying this shit, man, I'm telling you, man, this shit was echoing through the universe. I'm telling y'all, this scared me. So I stopped saying my affirmations, like for real. I had so much power in my voice and my throat chakra, man. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say I can't do shrooms, because to tap into that power, you have to be ready. You have to be ready for all that. I'm like, I actually can hear this shit echoing. You can hear your words through your whole being. You're not just hearing it through your ears. You hearing it through your whole body. You know what I mean? When I was saying this shit, it seemed like the birds and the motherfucking squirrels had stopped moving. I swear, I cannot make this up. Man, I ain't even trying to be dramatic or extra. Sometimes y'all know I get on this job, be extra trying to make people laugh and all this shit, but I'm telling y'all. And then the tree, I ain't gonna say the tree, it felt like he leaned over and started listening. The tree did. The tree leaned over and started listening to me, y'all. I bullshit you not, man. Y'all can say I'm making this up. I'm telling y'all, man, the trees is alive. We already know the animals is alive. The grass, the blades of grass, everything is conscious, man. Cause I was on this hill. And I was on this hill with the shrooms because I ain't like, at a public park, it's still people walking around, because I wanted to really have that experience by myself. So I went over in the cut, and it was this hill where if I sit in the middle of this hill, I swear it's like a it's like a throne. It's like the outsides of the hill was high, but then you can walk around. It's like a seat right here. So I sit down in that seat and I just laid back, and it was a hot day, and I was sun gazing while I was doing it. So that made it more stronger. And then when I looked up, man, I swear, I looked to the side, man, the tree was closer than what the fuck it was. I swear I was not hallucinating. It's like that tree was trying to listen in on what the fuck I was doing. I swear to God. So I was like, man, this shit is... I can't do this shit no more. Okay, this sound 72 and I had years ago. I felt like I was in another galaxy. I'm telling y'all, this show from his did move. I don't know if you typed it too fast. I'm tripping. It said that show from has trees that move, and they have portals in them that take you to different places. I believe that. I believe in portals, all that, man. Regina confirmed. She like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the experience to know. Like what I ain't saying is bullshit. She said, right, I was scared to never been able to feel other people's emotion and thoughts so strong before. And you gonna be able to feel this shit, I'm telling y'all, on a different level. For real, man. Especially for the people who call themselves empaths and all that. You can feel energy right now, man. You're gonna be able to feel like how they say you can cut the tension with a knife. Like you gonna be able to feel that emotion, like for real, man. I was like, that shit will scare you because you start to realize how spiritual this world really is. It's like I said, you already know these things, but you haven't really felt them on a spiritual level until you take the shrooms or until you raise your vibration. Hood is in here. What's going on? Cause that's another reason, like I said, I feel like I can fly. And how I was explaining how I was walking, I had ran across a dude who got interviewed, and he described the exact way I was feeling. Cause y'all remember when I told y'all I took the shrooms, I was like, man, it felt like I forgot how to walk. But I really want to explain it right. I told y'all I had the Bambi legs. It felt like my feet was so light on the ground, it felt like I forgot how to walk because my vibration was so high. That's how I knew we could fly. I was like, damn. My vibration just went from this, like I said, I hadn't eaten in 2 days, so I was like, damn, my vibration was already high, but when I ate those shrooms, it took me up a notch, so I'm like, damn, it felt like I can barely fucking walk, so I'm like, I had watched this interview of somebody today, and he described, it would make me want to do this live, because I was like, he explained it so simple that I just wanted to hit y'all with the same thing he said. He was like, because he said he did a juice cleanse to feel that way. Because you can feel like I said, on the shrooms, that wasn't the only time I felt as light as the feather. It was on the shrooms, and then it was on my juice cleanse. The first time I ever did a 25-day juice cleanse. And yeah, I know I just did a 23-day like 2 months ago. So when I do my juice cleanse and not like eat majority of fruit, that's when I feel it. And I like it because I'm like, okay, I can get these feelings of the shrooms just by cleansing my body out without even taking them. And I can handle what comes with it. So he explained that feeling, like I said, how I forgot to walk. He was like, I couldn't feel my footsteps. You know what I mean? And this how I know he wasn't he wasn't lying. Cause this is what I should have just said to y'all, but I couldn't articulate it like that. My vibration was so high, I couldn't feel my footsteps. That's how I knew I could. That's how I know that humans are able to fly, because my vibration was so high that when I was walking, I was like, I had to question myself and ask myself, was I walking? That's how light my fucking feet was. I was like, damn, man, what the hell? And I was trying to hear it get to my car because I was like, damn, I'm feeling so light. I can just imagine how I look to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm walking, I'm like, damn. I'm feeling like I'm walking like a damn baby. I'm like, damn, man. It feel like I can't even feel my damn footsteps. It feel like, how y'all seen how ballerinas be doing this shit and on their tiptoes. It felt like I could stand up on all my toes and not have a problem. You know, ballerinas have to train for shit like that. It felt like I could stand on my toes with no problem. I should have tried this shit. Nah, I was like, damn, man, I see how folks can. It feel like I can do a one finger push up. That's how light my body felt. And I was like, damn, man, that's how. Then it got me thinking about the shows I used to watch, like Dragon Ball Z. I was like, cause you don't need wings to fly. You know what I mean? Cause in Dragon Ball Z, all they did was have enough energy to be able to soar through the sky. This is like bumblebees. Bumblebees don't even really fly. Bumblebees, they levitate. That's another reason how I know gravity ain't real and we can fly as humans, because Cause bees' bodies are not even made for their wings to carry all their weight. Cause if you look at it, bumblebees are chubby. They're not unhealthy, but they're kind of chubby specimen. You know what I'm saying? So their wings are not conducive to flap to be able to pick up their heavy body. You know what I mean? So bumblebees, they match the frequency of, you know what I mean, the energy they're around. They match the frequency of the energy they're around, and they start generating it. That's where the buzzing come from. You know what I mean? It's like you cut on the fan or cut on the generator, and it get the zzz. That's where the buzzing come from. You hear the frequency, you hear the resonance frequency of the bee levitating. That's what you're hearing. You're not actually hearing the bee buzz. You're hearing the vibration of the bee. You know what I'm saying? You're hearing the vibration of the bee levitating, because the bee, this is why they sway from side to side. He said bees move off 432 hertz. I heard that too. I'm pretty sure that's true. You know what I mean? That's a frequency. You know what I mean? People don't know what 432 hertz is. Hertz, that's a frequency. So that's what bees do. Bees are very high vibrational. You said, right, you be feeling so different. You think about her, how other people view you. Like I'm telling you, man, I was like, you go, but like, I was like, I ain't really no self-conscious person, but I was like, I know I'm moving kind of strange right now, man. Nigga vibration too damn high. I feel like if I was to jump off a building, I can do some Neo shit. Like dead ass. But yeah, I was like, shit, if gravity exists, how the fuck is bees even levitating? Because bees, that's what they do. They levitate. They match the frequency and they create them a bubble around this shit. So won't nothing be able to interfere with they flying. You know what I mean? Like the change of the wind current, you know what I mean? Brushing and blowing and all this shit. So they won't be affected by that. They make their own force field of energy that allows them to be able to float. And we can do the same. That's what they were doing on Dragon Ball Z. They was matching the frequency of the planet and raising their bodies up. You know what I mean? You never saw nobody on Dragon Ball Z. Even when you watch any type of anime, you never see the actual human start doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to do that. All you need to do is raise your vibration to match the frequency of wherever place you at. You know what I mean? This is like if you go to Mars and their vibration is denser. You know what I mean? You gotta match their vibration maybe to, you know what I'm saying, swim or be in that atmosphere. You know? Y'all get what I'm trying to say. It's like, I feel like whatever planet you on, I feel like you should just be able to we intelligent, our bodies is so intelligent, we can match the frequency of whatever planet we go to and be able to sustain a life there. But a lot of people, if you're not thinking that way, a lot of people don't do that. It's a lot of people right now. Say if 3 people was to drive their car into the ocean, it's gonna be one person be like, okay, we doomed, and that person just might end up dying. It's gonna be one person that's gonna try and be like, damn, I think I can get out this car. You know what I mean? And they might try, break the window and everything, but they still might end up dying. But their third person go in that water, I'm like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm not going to die. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the person that make it out because their mind is strong and they're convinced. They convinced themselves in their head, this ain't how I'm finna go out. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta take that theory and take that type of action in their own life. You know what I mean? And say, I'm not gonna be a failure or whatever you feel like success is. I'm gonna be successful because to me, success is, I feel like it's owning your own property and being away from what you don't want to be around. Because I can't automatically say freedom for everybody is being off grid. Because that's torture for some people. But that's going to be heaven for me and hell for another person. So if a person want to master the frequency of the matrix and fuse their consciousness, do the transhumanism thing, and fuse their consciousness and be happy like that, that's just what they ought to do. But what I deem success is, I feel like you can get to whatever you want to get to. You know what I mean? Like I said, my success is me having a tropical fruit farm. You know what I mean? having my own land, and having a straight house, not a mansion, just a nice sized house to where I feel comfortable when I actually do go in my house. And I actually want to have a house, but I want to spend majority of my time outside, and like what they call camping. Even though that's a made up word, camping is just another word for me. Is reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go partake in reality. Some people gonna say I'm gonna go partake in camping. You know what I mean? But I won't confuse nobody. I was like, you want to go camping? I ain't gonna say you want to go do what we was put here to do. Be in the forest, be in the woods, sleep where we supposed to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's natural, but they put it in the word of camping. And then I'm like, the camping. What's the word they done fused together? It's called glamping or something. Well, these people going out to the forest, they got a big ass tent, but they taking their TVs and they bed and couches and calling it camping or glamping, whatever the fuck they call this shit. I was like, you might as well stay at home. Why would you take a tent out into nature and still have the luxury? You feeding the purpose. You should not have the same luxuries of the same things, the items that you have at your house, and take them into nature. You already fucking up nature and interference with the frequencies, you know what I mean, of the trees. When you bring in technology into the technology, trees, nature don't mix. Not saying you can't bring them out there, but that's why a lot of people's service go bad when they're around trees, because it's not natural. Leave this shit at the house. But I can't tell people how to camp or glamp, whatever the fuck they call it. But it's just like, I was like, this shit crazy. Like, leave that shit at the house. Like, when you go camping, you should be wanting to break free from there. You know what I mean? You should test your mind and say, can I go? Because just in all actuality, none of us have ever been a day without our phones. Unless we broke it. And we, you know what I'm saying? Shit like this. Only time I went without a phone, really. And, you know what I mean? I broke my... And I really wasn't fucked up about this shit. Just being 100. That was before I even broke out the Matrix. The only time I was fucked up about it, when I couldn't talk to the females I was, you know what I'm saying, communicate. I was like, damn, I can't talk to no motherfucking about it. But I wasn't itching to get back on social media, none of that shit. That shit really had did something. And it's so crazy, when I had got me another phone, that same week I had ended up breaking that motherfucker. That was so crazy. Because I used to work, that warehouse I used to work in when I was doing maintenance, we used to be all the way in the sky. So if I get up and I forget I had my phone on my lap, my shit will fall from like 3 stories. That shit happened to me twice in 1 week. And I got a phone 2 weeks. I had to wait till I get paid. I was sick as hell. I was mad as hell. I had about that new phone. Back, this shit sounds so long ago. He said back in 1995. Yeah, I like the feeling of being unreachable at times. I like this shit all the time. It's just like, man, let me get that bag. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more. I'm just playing. I'll be popping in on y'all. The whole point of going camping is to get away from all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, the whole point of going camping is to get away from the goddamn technology. Why are you taking technology out to the forest, man? Because we're not going to be able to communicate. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to communicate like how we supposed to communicate, man. I want, like, real conversations, the conversations that matter. You know what I mean? Because even though we on the phone right now, we're still having real conversations. So just imagine if we was around each other, everybody in this chat would be able to have a real conversation, because we're not on this. We not on this gen. I'm not showing y'all this right here. Look, y'all. Look what happened to Diddy. Look, you know what I'm saying? We talking about certain stuff. So we was just meet up and actually have a camping site. We would just take these conversations that we having online, offline, and be able to have a good time and laugh and joke like regular people. But people wouldn't be able to do that. They taking they lamps, they Bluetooth. You know what I mean? They taking all this shit into nature. For real, for real. Only thing I believe you should take into nature is, of course, the tent. You know what I mean? And if you want to just rough it out, shit, you can build you one. You know what I'm saying? Like out of bamboo and all that, cause that's what I want to do. But I want to start it slow first. Like I never really been camping, so I'll take me a tent out there and all that shit. Cause it's still not a hassle. It's not something that's gonna take up a lot of space type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take that out there and just close basically. And I ain't man. I ain't gonna lie. It like I have different stuff for certain type of settings. Like you know, what I'm gonna keep it all the way raw. Y'all might think I'm nasty as hell for this shit, but if like we was meeting up and all this shit, say okay, it's 25 people in here. If it was all of us, then I just want to bring clothes. You know what I mean? Uh, like lemon stuff I use as deodorant or whatnot. You know what I mean? And stuff like that, like essentials that you would take from the house. But if it was just me and my girl and she was on that frequency, like we wouldn't take none of this shit. We would just take like one set of clothes and we'll actually, cause I actually want to put myself in a mindset of really, you know what I'm saying? Like what if world went to shit, and I want a female on that frequency who wouldn't mind like being like that around me and just like okay, this all we got. We got one set of clothes. We gotta go find this, or we can go try to make our own clothes. Because that's what our ancestors did. Like really, they made their own clothes. They did a lot of stuff. I would be on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, the average day female, I won't be able to rock with. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would be able to. I would want to do stuff like that. I would want to like actually dig up and go get the resources. So what if we didn't have Nathan? You know what I mean? Like, what if you're like, not, know what I'm saying? Now they put people in that mindset of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if a flood happened? Everything got washed the way that you had your clothes. Yeah, what if your house burned down? Everything got burned up. You know what I mean? That's the level I be thinking on. Oh, like, man, would I be able to survive? I know I would, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be thinking about the person you choose to get with. Would she lose her fucking mind? You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta understand. That's why I say I couldn't deal with no bougie female, because she have to be, you know what I'm saying, be saying like, okay, what we finna do? What we gotta do? You know what I mean? It couldn't be no just, you know what I'm saying, you looking for me to do everything, you know what I mean? But a lot of people would do that. A lot of motherfuckers would want to sit on their ass like, okay, you the nation, nigga, do nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, be hands on. But like I said, you can, like for all the fellas, you can find women in today's time that will get their hands dirty. Like I said, I've never been with a female who didn't get their hands dirty. Like if I was working like on my car some shit, like I said, me and my one of my exes, we put the alternator in one of my cars, and she was glad to help me do it. She was happy that she learned how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like those the type I like. I can't deal with nothing other than it. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones who ain't like who ready to do that. Nah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. I just don't want one of them pretty ass females who just like I might break a nail type of shit. I can't do it. So like if I was to go camping, that what type of shit we have to be on. Like let's go out here, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's where we came from. If I feel like if we can't navigate in the place that we came from, which is nature and our natural habitat. Got a message. But we can't thrive in our natural habitat without these and all that, you will fold real quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you, that's why, because you got to put it in the modern days time. You know what I mean? Those the women who break bad on they niggas, on they dudes, you know what I mean? The ones who, okay, y'all ain't got this right now, and another dude come along, he got more resources and all that. She gonna, know what I'm saying? She's not used to not having, so what she gonna do? She gonna go to the frequency that matches her thoughts and her beliefs, and she's not gonna stay there with you. That's what I'm saying. Nigga, she gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, they get in the wrong relationships, because they get with somebody. You may be able to keep up that lifestyle that she used to, but then when you fall on bad times, you wonder why she leaving you, because she wasn't built for that. She didn't ever have it in her mindset that lack would ever come around. I would ever lack something. So the fact that she's lacking, you could be on the time limit having to get that shit back before she leave. You know what I mean? And I've never been the type who I gotta go get this for my girl leave me. Hell no. So fellas, this how you pick your women, you know what I mean? Just try out, you know what I'm saying? If you go out to work on a car one day, that's do she want to watch or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like you gotta test your women. And the women, you gotta test your men, you know what I mean? You gotta just, your spouse need to be tested. And I ain't talking about in like the game type of way where you finna send your friend in the club to go talk to him and see if she gonna get his number type shit. They ain't the type of games I'm talking about in testing. I'm talking about testing to see where the strength is before you even marry a person, if you consider marriage, you know what I mean? For me, I don't believe in marriage. Don't believe in I believe in soul marriages. I don't believe you going to court systems, none of this shit. You know what I mean? Putting them folks in our business. They tell me what I gotta give you. They tell you what you gotta give me. We should both leave the relationship straight, financially straight, mentally straight if we decide leaving. But I won't even make no decision on giving somebody. I feel like I'm leaving. But that's why you gotta be wise in who you dating. For real, you gotta really be wise who you dating. See, right, we have to take all that in consideration when choosing partners. For real, for real. A lot of people don't understand it, man. They get with people who they feel like, okay. Okay, and a lot of dudes, some dudes like that, you know what I'm saying? They like being the provider, like when it comes to just strictly financial and all this shit, because they what makes them. Like a lot of dudes won't be able to take their woman camping or try to be in that type of stuff, because like I said, we going into two different worlds right now. We going into the matrix where people gonna have to conform and do all this shit. You're gonna have chips to operate this and all this. So if you're not looking to go off grid to prepare yourself to have your own garden and all this shit, you're gonna be working with a matrix person. You know what I mean? A person who don't know too much and want to be in that lifestyle. Like I said, I know all the signs to do, you know what I'm saying, the deal to pick on my partner. I like this shit, you know what I mean? Cause a lot of women, they get turned off by that type of conversation. And a lot of dudes, they don't like that. It's like, they be like, man, I don't want no, that's too manly of a girl to do that. You know what I mean? But I didn't run across a lot of females who know more about cars than dudes. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the majority of them are the ones who have their fathers in their life, you know what I mean? And that's just like top tier fathering. That's top tier. Because if I was to ever have a son or a daughter, my daughter's gonna know how to change the tire. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna know how to do an oil change. And like, you know what I'm saying? And I know in today's time, a lot of women wouldn't agree with this shit. It's only like 10% of women who would agree with this shit. But that's just how I am, man. Like I said, my ex, she know how to do an oil change because of me. She know how to put it in the alternator in a Ford Mustang. You know what I'm saying? She know how to change the tire. You gotta just know it's gonna be a point in time where you're not gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? She might get stuck on the road. Now you got potential predators ready to pull up on her saying, I'll change your tire, you know what I'm saying? And then kidnap her ass. But a lot of people don't think like that, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to your daughter, once you want your daughter to know how to change the tire so she can hurry up and get the fuck out the road and get back to, you know what I'm saying, where she gotta get to. A lot of people don't think like that. Dude, like, I ain't having my woman changing no tire. I ain't having, you know what I'm saying? If you're around, of course, change the tire. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, even like I said, the women I used to have, they be like, let me do it. They want to do it because, you know what I'm saying? Like when some people learn certain shit, they want to do it because it makes, there's no satisfaction than somebody learning something actually being able to apply it. They're just like me. If I learn some shit, just like meditation, all the yoga techniques and all this shit, I feel a sense of satisfaction when I'm able to do it and it works. So, shit, men and women are like that. We get, just like you get dopamine from eating chips, you get dopamine, some chemicals released in your brain when you accomplish a goal. You know what I mean? So, people like to get stimulated that way by accomplishments. Some people get stimulated off drugs, alcohol, sex. Other people, like me, I like getting stimulated off conversation. I like getting stimulated off tasks that I completed. I feel my reward system goes off, you know what I mean? Just like other people. So I'm listening while I'm cooking, having ate all day. Kenny, that was my fault. This shit I just got to rolling, you know what I'm saying? Mm. It look kind of dusty over here, man. I need to get this joint some good lighting. Mm. Cause I don't want to hold the phone. Comments. See, nope. I need someone tapped in a little bit and wanted to learn more. Facts, Regina. Facts. Copycat, what it do, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Gotta have your own little checklist. For real, man. I'm glad y'all on the same. When it comes to finding 100 women, ladies, if y'all in the comment section, if y'all don't agree with what I said, you know what I mean, y'all let me know. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna feel no type of way. Do y'all like? Do y'all have a problem with getting y'all hands dirty? Do y'all feel like it's men's job to do all that? You know what I mean? Cause some women just don't find interest in just doing stuff like that. They just want, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the women that I choose and the women that I've had, they never had a problem with it. They're just my experience. Now, if all women were just built like that and it was just a real thing that women didn't do, then you know what I'm saying, I just have to accept it because I was like, okay, women aren't wired to have that type of, you know what I'm saying, thinking. But I was like, shit, I've met them, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes probably ain't even met the women like that, you know what I'm saying, like I have, who would you know what I'm saying, want to do that or be interested in even putting like, you know what I'm saying, a battery in the car, you know what I mean, like knowing how to boost the car off. A lot of women don't know how to boost the car off. But men will never look at women crazy because, you know what I'm saying, that ain't really women type of shit. I have no problem with getting my hands dirty. For sure. I don't have a problem being self-sufficient at all. It's validating for me personally. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? This y'all gonna make some good wives if y'all want to be married. You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what people want their status to be when they find they mate or whatever. But for sure, if y'all, I ain't gonna lie, man. If y'all like, if it's more women in this check and y'all like, you know what I'm saying, have the thought process of love her and Regina, I'm telling y'all, don't be the best wives. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all down there play the game with y'all husband and all this shit. I just get that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Being a whole unit. A lot of people don't know how to be a unit. A lot of people are just being users in a relationship. You know what I mean? Even with the dudes who come with the money and all that, they know they self-sufficient and all that. They're like, okay, I down there can get this woman all this shit. I got at home vagina. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of the dudes use like the women for sex. A lot of women use sex for the, you know what I'm saying, physical aspects. But everybody's using each other. You rarely find motherfuckers who would actually go out there in the middle with you, go camping, go hiking, or fix on something with you. You know what I mean? Like if you trying to fix the sink or whatever. It's a woman out here who will help you. You know what I mean? It's not that a man is being lazy. It's not that a nigga need the help, but man, I'm giving women a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? If you do that with a dude, man, I'm telling y'all, man, that man ain't gonna appreciate you more. And a lot of women don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of women don't even know how to get spoiled, because if they did stuff like that, man, dudes would appreciate them way more. Them type of women get the world. You like, damn, she really fucking with me. Society make women believe they're supposed to be dependent on men, and then make to the women's, for real. You said facts. Real. Society does make women dependent on men. You know what I mean? But like I said, like if we catch a flat and we both know how to change the tire, of course I'm gonna be the first one to change the tire. But if my woman wants to do it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let her do it because I know it's not like I can't do it. She just wanna or either help me do it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some shit like that. Like we work as a team. Like I feel like everything should be a team effort. If both of y'all are a unit, you're like when it's a conjoined thing. It's a team thing when y'all having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just only getting your vagina. You getting this. You know what I'm saying? This stick. You getting, you know what I'm saying? It's like even when it comes like kissing, you got lips, I got lips. Like we have like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We have both. If I got an obstacle, I feel like it's both our obstacle. If you got an obstacle, I feel like it's my obstacle too. You know what I mean? Even if you the woman that's in school, you know what I mean? I'm finna help you with the work you gotta do. I'm finna help you with your essay. And if you don't need help with your essay, if you want me to read them, I'm gonna read it and say, okay, yeah, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Or you probably didn't kiss this, but it's a run-on sentence right here that you didn't type an apostrophe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. I feel like everything should be conjoined. Valley Cat said it seems like the men want the girls with the BBL. Shit, not all men. I don't want no female no BBL. I don't judge women who have BBLs. I've never, I never had that. I ain't even never had no woman with no real, just real fat ass. That shit, like I really know what I'm saying. That ain't never my type. I always like women with bodies, but not all that. Like some of that shit be too extra to me, especially BBL. Not every man like that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, social media is training women to believe it because if you get on social media and you see that every time, like, she got a fat, you know what I'm saying? I've never been one of them dudes who went crazy over fat ass. I can honestly say that. That's why you can, if people was looking pictures of all my exes, none of my exes had a fat ass. They had a shape, but not a fat ass. Sheila, what's going on? Say, hey family, I didn't get a notice. I already know what's going on. You know how they be. Nigga have 1 million subscribers, they gonna send 5 notifications out. He said, right, we're both equal. I feel like men and women complement each other when they are both at their full potential. For real, for real. That's why I said, man, I ain't tripping, cause like women like y'all be giving a nigga hope. Like it didn't do reading this. Here they is, bro. That's why I said it's better to find you a conscious woman. You damn to find online and all this shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Cause it's like a needle in a haystack. Everybody is running with the standards of other women who really don't even like women for real. It be like a lot of these folks on this social media shit. They don't really even like the opposite sex, but they giving out advice to the same sex about the opposite sex. For real, for real. Like, there's plenty of women out here who will love dudes, love you for you. And there's a lot of dudes out here who will love the women for the women, man. But people just gotta, you can't close your mind off to, you know what I'm saying, thinking it's not out here. And once you do that, this all attractive people dudes who just like BBLs, you know what I mean? It's just gonna make you feel, that's what social media is put here for, people that know, for you to compare your life to other people and, you know what I'm saying, your reality to be created by what you see. Because like I said, social media is the new television, and we already know why they call them TV programs. The program to what we see on TV. That's why I said that's why a lot of racists think black people. It's some racists out there who think black people are nothing but violent just because they watched a lot of TV growing up. There's a lot of black people who think all white people are racist just because they watched a lot of racist movies growing up and civil rights movement shit. For real. This all to sculpture a mind on what you think, you know what I mean? Because that's where that comment came from, Folly, you know what I mean? I ain't saying it like in a bad way, but I'm saying that's where your comment really came from, because you know what I'm saying? Because every man don't like just the BBL, that BBL kush. You know, I don't like it. Like I said, I don't judge women who went and got it. If that made her happy, that's cool. But I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because, and the reason why I couldn't do it, and I hope a woman who watching me who got there, I hope she don't take offense to this. But I just gotta keep it 100. I feel like women who get that, it's gonna be a problem in our relationship because I feel like that automatically tells me that she was not happy with herself. So the fact that it's gonna be lingering on my brain that you was not satisfied with your body, so you went and got this job done. So the fact that you're not happy with yourself, you're not gonna be able to show me what I need in a woman, true happiness. You know what I mean? They're like me. If I go get a dick implant, I'm obviously not happy with what I was given. You know what I'm saying? So if the women don't like the implant that I got, it's gonna make me go get it smaller or get it bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be trying to fish out something that's gonna please somebody else, because a lot of women say they do it for themselves, but a lot of women don't really get. You don't get a BBL for yourself. I'm telling you, you get this shit for attention from the opposite sex. You know what I mean? Not saying you want attention from everybody, but you get it from the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to attract a mate. And for me, being an intellectual, that's not how you attract men like me and men like who's in this comment section. You don't attract somebody with a lot of intellectual properties. You're only gonna attract somebody who wants to fuck you. And that's just real. I think so. Art imitates life. What would be the inspiration for superpowers if they weren't real? Facts. APOC, facts. Sheila said, I'm 100% naturally me. You hear me? I love that comment. Matter of fact, let me pin. Damn. I thought I could start pinning comments, bro. They took that ability away from me. The fuck? Man, they bullshit. No, I probably can't pin it, man. These folks weak as hell. You said, Love Her said they get it for the attention and, and to compete with other women. Yup. It be for the men trying to attract the men, and they do it to, like you said, compete with other women who got the biggest ass. Motherfucker got a sock and bopper on the back of their ass. Only the 90s baby and before know that what I'm talking about. Self-love is the real sexy. Man, you dropping all the quotes and bombs. I can't pin none of this shit. Sheila. So you gotta tell yourself, I not only attract love, I am love. Facts. That's how you bring love in your life. You can't be blocking it by the limitations of the mind, which some of these thoughts ain't even yours. Best way to attract the best man for yourself is showing self-love and worth. I'm telling y'all, so we can smell it on you. Let me see. But yeah. Then I really don't like, man. It be some women I hate. I don't say I hate. I don't like the women who say, man, I did this for business. You know what I'm saying? People like this, you know what I'm saying? So I did it to build my profile, which I understand it, but I'm not finna, man, extend nothing on my body for business. I get another occupation. If I gotta sexualize myself to make you, you know what I'm saying? Nuh-uh. And then it's a lot of women who can have, you know what I'm saying, like you can gain anything you want on this planet. You know what I mean? Just go to the gym and do certain like Pilates. You can do certain exercises to make that firm if you want it. But a lot of people doing the lazy way. Then it's always gonna be disproportionate. You know what I mean? People, the doctors or wherever you go, they might get it almost correct, but they cannot proportion your body Cause your body changes every day. Your body's not gonna always proportionate. Hell, when we was created, we ain't even proportionate. With my left feet, I feel like it's bigger than my right foot. So if nature really didn't, if universe, y'all, whatever you believe in, God, nature, universe didn't get it right, man is not gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? Shit, every egg in the egg carton is not the same fucking size. See, a lot of them don't look like look. Hold on, my tongue tied and shit. A lot of them don't look realistic. Little legs and no hips. Well, I'm telling you, like for real, when I had went and visited my family out in Atlanta, man, that's what they got it the most. Man, I seen like I told y'all that before. Man, I seen one female, man. This how I know her job was bad. She had on jogging pants, and I could tell she had a BBL. You know, when you got on jogging pants, and I can tell you got a BBL, this shit, they didn't do it right. Cause only I should only be able to tell when you got like spandex or tights on. I can see every curve. I was like, okay, that's a BBL. But she had on jogging pants, and I know why she had them on. This damn the only pants she can wear, so you really couldn't tell she had one because her legs were so tiny, but her ass was so like fat. I was like, oh my goodness, man, real ant for real. I was like, man. I like she just ate a cup of peanut butter and just went straight to her ass. Like some of these jobs are just horrible. They're horrible. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't talk today. I was like, nah, you gonna have to get this shit taken out. But like I said, I wouldn't even get with a woman who gotta get it taken out or even put it in there. You know what I mean? Because you never know what happened in your life, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't even say I want to talk to a girl with a BBL because you might run across a good soul and she might realize what she did and like, okay, and if she can recognize and say, yeah, I didn't love myself and get her body back to normal, then it'll be different. But I just try to stay with the natural first. I wouldn't even just like, but like I said, you never know, who you are running contact with because like I said, you can't get mad at nobody for not loving themselves because it was a point in time that I didn't love myself. Doing drugs, that's one sign of you not loving yourself. Doing drugs, popping pills, doing this shit. There's a lot of signs, you know what I'm saying? So I don't fault people for doing shit, but it's just like certain shit is just drastic and it's already done. You know what I mean? Like some people may regret tattoos, and later on in life they don't even like tattoos no more. They was like, why the fuck did I get this tattoo? You know what I'm saying? So people come through like different stages of evolution. So I don't blame nobody if they did go get that because you may be in a different era in your life where you like, damn, I'm in that season of really loving myself, but I still gotta look at this disproportionate ass because I made the wrong decision when it was a point in time in my life where I didn't love myself. So like I said, it's different aspects of what I would accept. See, aside from the looks, long term effects are scary. I can just imagine because I don't even know how that is done. I don't even know because some people can get injections and some people they doing it a more smarter way. They getting the fat cut out their gut and they putting it to you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's still something that's of your body, but it's a lot of people who getting a foreign like substance injecting to their ass like cement. I heard a lot of this stuff be like slick cement. That shit turn hard. But just being 100, I don't even think it's really a good way you can do it because after I seen Cardi B and Nicki Minaj ass, I was like, it ain't no hope for nobody. Cut the goddamn commercial out. Y'all ain't finna got me fucked up. I'm trying to make sure I ain't trying to copyright shit. Fuck. Commercials and shit coming on. Nah. Finna have none of that. You talking about put that frequency back on. They be trying to hit a nigga with that copyright strike. I ain't stealing no music. Yeah, I seen Cardi B and Nicki Minaj ass. I was like, damn, if they can't get a proper job done, I don't think nobody can. And all that money they got, I was like, they look like they went to somebody's basement. Society, societal pressures make a lot of people feel like they have to look like the majority to be accepted. Facts. You hear me? No copyright. No. See, yeah, they say the foreign bodies can move to different parts of your body and cause health complications. I can just imagine. I can just imagine. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Sheila right, man. Like I said, society. It's just basically like what we just said. Society. Get some water. My fucking voice stretch. Society. Sound like SpongeBob when he was trapped in Sandy House. Water. I don't need it. I need it. Shit. Ah. Yeah. It's that shit right there. You hear me? Ah, feel me recharging up. Let me give you some water. I need it. But yeah, man. Like we was saying, Sheila, man. It's Instagram that got folks thinking this shit. Instagram got people thinking they won't be accepted. You know what I mean? Even when it came down to man, bitch water. Oh, I'm telling you. Like this gotta be this is what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made me go get some the other day when I was thinking about it. I was like, this is the best water. Like, and I ain't just capping. What I finna say? They ain't paying me to promote this shit. None of that. But Eternal is the best water I've had by far on this planet. And I'm just saying it compared to all the other waters. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like for a minute, like I said, when I got on my health journey, I was trying all different types of water, trying to find the ones with the highest pHs and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it give you life, don't it? You talking about water looking extra cold. You hear me? This is like that Bobby Boucher water. You hear me? That what's called Vicky Valancourt gave Bobby Boucher, or did he get her the water? The little Johnny in the blue. It's eternal. You know what I'm saying? Feel this shit. Naturally alkaline spring water. This actually tastes like spring water. I didn't went and got spring water. Y'all knew the little plastic I drink. It's okay. It's better than all the spring waters I had, but on my journey, essential water, it was okay. I ain't really like that. Fiji water was decent. Core was my favorite water for a minute until I found this. You know what I mean? But this, I'm telling y'all, this is the best water I ever had. I can't. This and it's another water called Hakiki or Hawiki, whatever. That's decent, but it don't touch that. Like if I didn't get this, it would be the Hawaiian Hawiki, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? It's like in a tall bottle. And this would be hitting more if it just was in a glass bottle. But it's still I can actually taste. You said what did I eat today? Uh 2 avocados, and I just got finished eating some grapes. I just got finished eating some grapes. I really don't even be thinking about eating like this sometimes. I ain't even gonna count. It just look hydrating. I'm telling you, it's hydrating for real, man. Y'all go get this, the eternal water, man. Damn, my foot just did a whole front flip. This the best water. They did a test on the popular brands of water, and most of them aren't good for you. Yup, I seen it too. I was like, I was like, it was like the cheapest waters was the best ones, man. I think somebody had did a test on waters, and they did a test on their faucet water, and the faucet water was better. You know what I mean? Even though I would never drink faucet water, I think they may have had a filter on their faucet though, on their faucet water, because I know damn well it wasn't cleaner. But a lot of these bottled water, they just rebottle it up. Some of these bottled waters, man, it's really they boil all of the things that you need out of the water, and some of these waters are coming strict like from the toilet in like the faucet they're just repackaging this shit. They're just boiling it and they're just cooking the water basically. But this, like I'm telling you, like I said, when I was young, I used to wonder why people buy the water. I was like, shit. I was like, it's faucet water everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Why people buying water? When I got older, got wise and got conscious, I was like, man, I see why. You can actually taste a difference in this water. Cause all the other waters they make you more thirsty. You know what I mean? This is the only water I done drunk. Besides, like I said, that how I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the only water I can drink and it don't make me thirsty. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of these waters like the Sunny and all this shit. I heard they was doing like something on TikTok and they was saying the Sunny water don't even freeze. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that test, even though I don't even drink the Sunny water, but that just shows you that this water ain't watering like they say it is. You know what I'm saying? They giving us a lot of fake shit. Cause really, in actuality, we don't really we don't really supposed to drink water. I seen like, and this ain't just me just watching Dr. Bobby Price or Y'all Kid Waking because they both said the same things, but when they actually said that, it made sense to me because I do a lot of fasting. Like I said, when I was telling y'all in my live the other day, I was like, man, I only felt the most hydrated off fruit water. You know what I mean? Or I say you supposed to eat your water, and what they say, the water that's on this planet and all that is for the animals. You know what I mean? They're actually supposed to use their water to lap cause they got the tongue to lap the water up. You know what I mean? Our body makes its own water. Like I said, we gotta our body. I know, like I said, this sounds crazy to people who never did the extreme fast that I did. Like you're just some people just not gonna wrap their mind around it because they just like, bro, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But your body, our body naturally makes its own water. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. Cause they be like, oh well, we piss out water all day, we lose water while we sleep, but in actuality, we really don't supposed to be pooping like shitting and pissing all day like we do now. we we piss and we do all these things because our body is toxic. You know what I mean? They say water just makes you release all the vitamins in your body, but natural fruit juice is better. Yeah, because a lot of this water flushes out the minerals and electrolytes in your body. You know what I mean? A lot of this water is not really healthy. But if you get cotton mouth, yes, it does release cotton mouth, and you know what I'm saying? We just waking up and shit. When when you fast, do you feel like throwing up? Nah, I ain't never feel like throwing up. Not saying that that couldn't be a sign sometimes. Some people, you know what I'm saying, go through different withdrawal symptoms. You know what I mean? I feel like if you throw up, you probably withdrawing for something. You know what I mean? But like I said, sugar is a drug. Candy, all this shit, man. You gonna go through a withdrawal system when you fasting. Only symptoms I had, which I really only I fast so much I don't even have symptoms no more. But when I first started fasting, my biggest symptoms was I would get cold as hell and I feel like a crackhead. But I really didn't get no big headaches and none of this shit. I would just be cold, you know what I mean? That will be one of my withdrawal symptoms. You know what I mean? Then when I bullshit. My bad, y'all dropping y'all like that. Yo, though they say water is meant for animals, not humans. Because like I said, when I every time I did a dry fast, man, you can feel a lot of this stuff, man. Like I said, when you do dry fast and you don't put no water or no food in your body, you're gonna feel your body, like I said, making it metabolic water. You're gonna make your body, like I said, is self-sufficient, it's self-sustained itself, so it's gonna make its own water. Like I said, TMI. But when I did my 5 day dry fast, no food, no water, I was pissing every day. And and my urine started to change color. Like I said, it's TMI, but it's that shit people need to know. You know what I'm saying? My urine went from light until it went dark until it went to like a reddish color. You know what I mean? And when you go into like that dark reddish color, not like blood was coming out of me. It was like orange reddish. Like that's when your body's going into a state of ketosis, where you're starting to when your body's basically in its prime healing. Your urine starts to change. You know what I mean? Sheila said, I learn something every day, new every day. You ain't living if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like people, you ain't like people gotta understand. Like it's a lot of people ain't learning nothing every day, man. You ain't really living if you ain't, man. Like I see, I done seen past videos and all that. Like the human body is just that intelligent. We really don't even need food. You know what I mean? But due to the conditions and they spreading all these chemtrails and all these pollutants from the cars and all this shit, like my body get hypersensitive when I'm fasting, especially if I'm doing a dry fast and people spraying Lysol and shit, you know what I'm saying? Neurotoxins, all this shit in the air. It's hard for our body. It's hard to be like it's breatharians that exist. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to sustain that lifestyle, and that's why they got it like that. You know, you think they couldn't build cars off better fumes? They couldn't like how they got cars now, electric cars. You know what I'm saying? Like all this smoke, they built cars like that to cause pollution in the air, until why we wouldn't even question it. You know what I mean? You see it every day in today's society. A car going out, you might have a car like that. You know what I'm saying? Going down the street, white smoke coming all out of it. You know what I mean? Got crackhead gaskets and shit, and people we breathing in that shit. And it ain't like it's one car. It's about 100 cars in your city with that same problem, just releasing out pollutants. You know what I mean? And then you got these big ass trucks. They blowing out smoke through the top of they shit. You know what I mean? It's so many pollutants that where we can't be breatharians. A lot of breatharians stay in the mountains. Said they unalived that man. They created a car that ran off water. Yeah, it be them people fault. I ain't gonna lie, man. You can't create no shit. You cannot create no revolutionary shit and put that shit on social media. Think them folks ain't finna come knocking at your door and get your ass. You cannot do that. They're not looking for innovative people. You know what I'm saying? They not looking for that shit, the shit that can change the world and be of benefit of humans. Like I said, we not dealing with humans who doing this shit to us. So they're the people who the things that's doing it to humans are against humans. So we making something as a human that's gonna help other humans. They already know for one, you just helped our society and you smart enough to create some shit like this. So we finna X your ass out. Cause there ain't no telling what else your ass create after that. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers create shit, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? We're not living in a world where you can be proud of a creation like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go have a child, post that on social media. Be happy about, okay, I just brought my first child or my second child. You can't say, man, I just built the confabulator that makes everybody have world peace and put love in everybody's heart. You can't post that shit. Or they gonna take your ass out and destroy the hell out your confabulator. Whatever you built, whatever you name them motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be building shit like that and think these folks ain't finna. He thought folks gonna give him a job? You know what I'm saying? Like long live, like, you know what I'm saying? He transcended. Cause we never really died, but he just had to get out his vessel. Cause you can't be doing shit like that. Long live him. But if I'm bending shit, I'm not finna tell nobody. I fuck with y'all. I'm not telling y'all I just made some water. I ain't gonna tell y'all I just made a car that ran off water. I ain't telling y'all none of this shit. Y'all probably gonna have to kill me in traffic. Like, damn, I ain't seen that man putting that man. I ain't putting no gas and we been in the car. Man can't got me from here. I've been riding with him for like 8 hours. He ain't stop putting no gas in the car. That's how y'all gonna have to find out. I ain't telling y'all shit. And then when y'all still ask me, I'm like, shit, you figure it out. For real. Yo, Regina, you gonna mess up that whole operation. Yup, Air, appreciate that. Cause you like, yup, in the factories especially. For real, the factories, that's another one of the biggest contaminants, you know what I'm saying? Pollution to the air. Shit. Sheila said, you better tell us we your piece. Yeah, y'all my piece. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't telling y'all that. Y'all gonna wake up one day like, damn, that man ain't went live in a minute. Let me go to his channel. He really ain't posting no video in 5 months, really? That's not like him. Ever since he told us, he made the confabulator, we haven't seen him. Yeah, I'm talking about, I should have told y'all. I ain't like, hell no, I ain't telling y'all shit. Whole time. The confabulator got me out of here. Look, y'all ain't shit. Like, see, I thought y'all was my family for real. Then Valley come in here and co-sign talking about some help us out. So y'all thinking for y'allselves. Just indicate and let us know you're good. Okay. I was saying I ain't gonna be able to send it if I put this shit on the internet and say, man, I made this. As soon as man, if I get on this live right now and say, hey, yeah, I built this, man. I'm in the works of this right here. Soon as I get out, matter of fact, I ain't even gotta get off live. The moment I state this shit and show y'all this shit in the background, this is what y'all gonna hear. I'm gonna get up and answer the door. This how it's gonna be, y'all. Yeah. So my working process is right here. I built this. I designed this machine for this car to just run strictly off water. Then y'all gonna hear this. I'm like, who is it? Gonna open the door. This all y'all gonna hear. That's all y'all gonna hear. And y'all want me to tell y'all some shit. For real. Y'all got me fucked up. I gonna hear my leg on some SpongeBob shit. Yeah. Like he must have broke the match for real, for real. Y'all ain't finna catch me out here loafing like that. I was like, how is this man a genius and he really got on this motherfucker? I was like, he really just took his genius points down when he did this shit. Cause I seen that video y'all talking about. I was like, dang, that man, that was the most smartest, dumbest shit I seen in one clip. I was like, ain't no way this man just did this. When I watched that video, I actually started counting down. Not even trying to be funny and make light of nobody death, but I was like, I give him a month. If he don't vacate right now, I'll give him a month. Cause if I drop some shit like that, I'll be on the island somewhere and I'll hit scene. As soon as I hit scene, I'll jump on the plane. I'll leave that phone right where it is. I built this high and I run. But I'm not finna motherfucking build this shit and be in the same motherfucking state, same motherfucking house, same motherfucking property where I built this shit. It's just not gonna happen. Like for real, for real. So people just gotta be more smarter with the decisions they got. But there's a lot of people on this planet that are highly intelligent. They building shit day by day. They just ain't letting people know. For real. But I think I'm finna go ahead and get off live, man. Like I said, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. That's almost been 2 hours again. Like I said, I don't know how y'all are able to do it, but y'all always seem to do it. Get me to be on this live for 2 hours, bumping my gums, and we not even stay on topic about what the fuck I post. Cause every time I post a title, we never stay on that topic that long. We talk about like 18 different other things. Cause I must have told you. It was so good to reconnect, y'all. Much love to all y'all, man. I love y'all. Kennedy, I ain't know you still in that junk. You popped out the blue. I guess you was just listening. You still cooking. Probably eating by now. Look, I knew it. She said, thank you for going out. I ate good. For sure. For sure, man. It's always a good conversation with y'all, man. A little chocolate. Oh, I ain't even really posting no videos. I was like, man, I really ain't even feeling like posting no videos. I'm really probably finna start posting videos. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm probably finna just start going live about topics, cause like I said, when it comes to the YouTube videos and shit, uh, sometimes it take a little time for the videos to upload, and I ain't probably talking them about 10, 11 minutes. Then in those videos, it be so compact, I be forgetting stuff, and I'm not able to say everything I need to say. So I might just start writing down topics and just going live. And I talk so much, we probably don't even hit every topic. So I can go live for 2, 3 hours just off 2 topics. But I'm gonna start addressing a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more easier for me to do it, and I need to start doing like how I used to do it, man. Like schedule it so more people can be in the live. You know what I mean? Cause you know how YouTube be. They're only seeing a good 25 to 50 y'all. Sometimes on a good day, 60 of y'all. You know what I mean? Cause my last live, it was like 60 people, but y'all know these folks ain't gonna send out the notifications for the what you call. I'm gonna stop speaking it. They're gonna send out notifications, but you already know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna just start. I'm just gonna start prepping more people for me going live. Like I'm gonna start. If I do post more videos, I'm gonna probably talk about a little something. That I'm like, okay, I'm going live on this day. I'm going live on this day. Okay. I'm gonna do it like that. I probably post videos to the week. You know what I'm saying? Little videos, and get everybody. You know what I'm saying? Used to me going live on Fridays, and then when I get like the 200 or 300 people in there, you know what I mean? Because the ratio don't match of people going live and people watching my videos. So if I can get like a good 200 to 300 people in my live every Friday, that's when I'm just gonna start fully going live then there every day, every time. Because I really want to stop doing the videos because it slows me down and I can't really say everything I need to say. Yeah, make a community post before I go live. Even I don't send notifications out for this sometimes. You know what I mean? Cause I try like when I tell this YouTube, I done tried everything, y'all. Cause a lot of y'all didn't really see the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I was going through like 2 years ago when I was in my place and we was jumping. We had the jump trap booming. You know what I'm saying? But they always found a way. Cause yeah, like anybody in here now, y'all remember how they used to do my last? Every time I used to go on live, they used to freeze the number of people I had. They used to freeze y'all comments. You know what I mean? I'm glad we not going through that now. But it was just like they was doing so much. But you know what I'm saying? They be on some bullshit, man. So you have a TikTok? Nah, I ain't got no TikTok. But if y'all got any topics y'all want me to talk about, you know what I mean? Just we gotta start getting more engaged with each other. Y'all start sending me topics on Instagram that y'all feel may be important, and I'm just gonna start writing all them down. And I just this whole thing in the live. You know what I mean? It can even be about like certain stuff. You know, we can have fun lives where we talking about the celebrities and that's going on. Even though this not gonna really help us spiritually, we can just talk about it just to kick shit. Cause I know y'all talk about this shit anyway on a day-to-day basis. Probably not every day, but y'all brung the did the situation up. You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up watching celebrities, so it's not really uncommon that some of us talk about celebrities. You know what I mean? Man, y'all's funny as hell. She gonna come and talk about some no diddy. Man, y'all funny as fuck. My channel, my IG is the same as my channel name. It's the same exact as my channel name. Just type it in on IG, you'll be sure to find me. But yeah, man, I'm finna start just doing this live thing. I'm just start keep on going live. I'm like do it off 5 heartbeats. Look, let's do it how we did overseas. Well, what the fuck he said? Oh, is there a love? What he say? Is there a house in the heart in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. You hear me? We gonna do it like how we did it back in the old days, back in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? A heart is a house of love, and now I've learned that you ain't understand. Heart. He killed that joint. I might have the joint in the front seat, wet as hell. She couldn't even compose herself. I might, oh. What you talking about? Yo, he said not the 5 heartbeats. You hear me? 5 heartbeats in this joint. Grab the mic stand quick on y'all ass. But yeah, man, we finna get this back pumping, man. Back jumping like how we was, man. Stamp that. Cause I be enjoying a little conversation with y'all, well, big conversation with y'all, and the time go by so fast, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I can just do a 2-3 hour live or at least 30 minutes to an hour. That's still longer than a 10 to 14 minute video. You know what I'm saying? And then it's more engaging when we chopping it up like that, and y'all can get used to it, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, be checking. But the only thing about that, I'm so spontaneous. Like I'm really bad with scheduling because you know what I'm saying. I'm really living in a world where I don't pay attention to the time, so I gotta just get better with it. But I don't. When I say I'm scheduled for 8, you know what I mean, and I'm doing something else, and then I ain't set up because I like to be in a comfortable environment when I'm going live, whether it's my car or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, place of where I'm residing at. I don't like for it to be noise. I want to hear my thoughts. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, actually talk to y'all instead of the people who was around. Even though I don't really be around nobody, y'all really always see me solo dolo. That's how I like being, man. I like being solo dolo, being my own energy, man. That's the best feeling. You know what I mean? Especially if you ain't got nobody who on the same frequency of vibration where you ain't talking about stuff like this. Cause some people they'll talk about it, but they'll get tired of this shit after a while. Just having stimulating conversation. They be like, okay, that's enough of this shit. I'm tired of thinking. Let's just watch something. Appreciate that, Regina. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this more often. But I'm gonna get it with y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. Don't walk in that smoke, man. Y'all keep y'all vibrations high. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put some love in y'all body today. If y'all was thinking about eating some chicken nachos or some whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if you already ate a Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? Try to finish your night off with some grapes, strawberries. Real, I be comfortable talking to y'all. For real, for real. But all right, man. Love y'all.